Hello, everybody. Um, this is just a message that I just received. Um, I don't have time to transmit all of it. If you guys want more information, you're just gonna have to contact me somehow, or I'll contact you when the time is right.
Beloved family, are you excited? We are, for we see exactly what you have been hearing about and what lies beyond all of it from what we call our perspective, or our now moment. It's all laid out for us so that we can see, and we welcome you to join us in seeing from the same perspective. A part of each and every one of you already does that when you are in your sleep time or your meditation time. It is possible, and indeed likely, that you are aware on some level that you are sharing this perspective from the higher realms. It is that you can bring yourselves into conscious awareness of this easier and easier. That is something that these incoming energies are enabling in each and every one who is currently walking in a human body. And, yes, we know that it is difficult at times, when you are weary and when you have challenges in front of you. And they are very real in 3D. And we shall not diminish or demean in any sense shall we say, the difficulties that you are feeling with all of this. You never said it was going to be easy when you volunteered. This business of holding the light and bringing in more light, and allowing yourselves to become the light, has not been done before on planet Earth. You came into human bodies. You all knew who you were at the very beginning. You all knew that you were divine beings created from love light, out of love light and of love light. But in the everyday 3D world, most of you forgot somewhere along the way. There is no shame, guilt, or diminishment of your worthiness in what I am saying. It is just simply fact. You have things to do. You have the last of your lessons to learn. You have the last of your experiences to live that you really wanted, to either live for the first time, or perhaps it was a do-over situation. Oh, I didn't do so well in this particular holographic, illusionary 3D program the last time I lived it, so I'm going to come back and do a better job of it this time. Of course, all of this is in your mind, not in anyone else's, because there is no judgment in the higher realms. It's simply that you have looked at where you have been and made your choices according to what it was that you felt you needed still to take on as your life's experiences and, yes, challenges. Now, we are so close to all of that being over. And yet I cannot stand here with you on the bridge of my ship and tell you that I can give you an exact date. But I can tell you this: the more that you support these unfoldings, the more you will eliminate some of the time that would otherwise pass in 3D. Because, what is this about anyway? This is about Nizara being announced on your 3D television sets and over your 3D internet and so on, and so on. This is about a sacred and divine law coming into the reality of where everyone is. Not everyone, of course, is still in 3D. There are those who are living quite successfully in higher dimensionality almost all of the time. But yet 3D events and situations still draw attention. And then think about on the other end of the spectrum. There are those who are living only in 3D. They don't even know, they haven't got a clue, as you might say, that they are divine beings destined to move upward, dimensionally speaking. And so you have this grand mix. And so what has to happen is that what you might call in mathematical terms a lowest common denominator has to be the focal point. In other words, the Nizara announcement, and yes, the announcement that I'm for real, have to come in such a way, or be presented in such a way, that those who haven't got any information on this at all in their 3D consciousness, can hear it, can accept it, can believe it. And that means that everything has to be secure, among other things. The energies of the old program have to be deleted, and they are being, or we will say, cancelled, or nullified by these new incoming energies. That is another major shift that is taking place. The people need to know that it's safe. They can open their hearts. They can dance in the streets. They can lay down their weapons. They can live free, breathe free. They can take up whatever projects and causes and helping humanitarian kinds of things that they have a desire to do. Or they can go out and buy a little red sports car, and they can do both. Saint Germain will be talking more about the coming abundance *. I have no desire to get into that in any depth. I am simply wanting to let you know that things will not be the same in any aspect of your lifestyles, once these announcements are made. And we understand that it is very difficult to be in a human body which perhaps needs some nurturing, some care of some kind, some remedies, some healings, physically and indeed throughout the entirety of one's bodies, when there is no means to provide for that. We understand that there are many in this world who are without decent shelter, comfortable shelter. We understand that there are many who are without food, many children without parents, many parents who have lost their children and are grieving. All of these are the end of 3D situations which have been going on for eons of time.
Like I said, we're gonna, if you have any questions, get my Facebook, just, we appreciate any time you give us, because time is really the only currency there is, because it's so powerful when you give your time to listening, to learn. So long for this, live stream. We'll see you later.